All right. The situation. Know this. And I come across a lot of people that don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't get that we're in. They don't get the severity of this and the absoluteness of it, if that's the right word. I feel, um, and what it is, we've been programmed to think one way for so long that it's become normalized. Even with myself for many years, um, I'm not perfect, busting my ass with the best of everybody else. Um, you know, just living life the best way we knew how, and trying to make a living, spending money, paying rent, blowing money on cars and, tires and fixing stuff and just working for other people, for a long time, my whole life. I'm 40, time that this has been going on. Put the window up. And the reason for the car video is because it's a comfortable spot for me. It's my office for right now. I got my truck, but my truck's full of stuff. And I just felt God sent me down here, and I try to. One of my cousins always likes to say is, Steve does sure know how to take somebody out of their comfort zone, and like whack you. Not physically, but spiritually. And it's just I can't stand it. I can't stand watching people just not from when I woke up, but I've been awake my whole there's right and wrong in life, and you're either gonna do it one, any aspect of anything, tying your shoes, putting a car tire on. There's a right. Something as simple as taking a bottle cap. So turn it to the right, and you have success. Part of learning, common sense. I'm here in Massachusetts, and it's a friggin' nightmare over here with people. But like I said, I've always gotten it. That's what we say over here. You either get, does he get it? Meaning, does he have common sense? Does he know what the fuck's going on? And that's the truth. And I'm just one of them kids that got it. And I've been making sense. But you know what? People that think like us, we get black sheeped, meaning, those of us who know what a black sheep is and how we're treated is just bullshit. You know what I mean? It's an ass backwards world. And when you know the truth, you just see how much more backwards it is. Literally, everything that you've ever been told is probably the opposite. Either you haven't been. Hang on a minute. Let me clean this camera. And since T-Man got in, he's opened my eyes a lot, man. And my life hasn't been perfect. Been through a rough road, but that's woken me up. And I've lived, been the subject of crooked courts. I've been the subject of battles with family and friends and people in general, all out battles, sometimes fights. And I don't, I try not to let it get to that because there's no need to fight over something like that. It's just people are so fucking ignorant that I have to stand my ground. I have to. It's just a way of life. And, see this right here? these lines, it's always from you know, and it shouldn't have to be like that. And it's not like that in the real world. So what I'm getting at is we've been lied to about everything, and the system we've been led into for so long, since as far back as we can remember, certainly before my lifetime. And my grandmother was born 1921, lived through it all, had kids from 39 to 62. Those are my aunts and uncles, and my mother is one of them. And I'm talking about my mother's side. And she lived to be 98. God rest her soul. And from 1921 to 2020, when she passed, she lived her whole life not knowing there was another way, never thinking that anything could be possible. It was just you worked, those days she had the American dream. No one thinks about it. To the people that you're watching and listening to, are they even telling me what's going on? Are they even telling the truth? Ask why about everything. And here's how to win a debate. If they can't debate you when you ask why, then you win. Because if they're trying to get you to believe something or get you to believe them, and when you ask why, they can't tell you clear enough to make sense of the situation in life. I've learned it the hard way, man. And sometimes try not to let pride get in your way, but I pride myself on that. And I come from a big family, and I'm the only one that stands up like I do. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's in my bloodline somewhere. The fight is in me like you would not believe. And I am defiant and very respectful. Give benefit of the doubt. If I don't know any better, I'll seek the best answer, because a lot of times what you can do is when somebody tells you something, you can decipher whether it's close, even without knowing the facts. What would be the best probability? That's how I do it. So what I'm getting at is those are the little lessons in life that we have to learn. And if you use those methods, then you can see through a lot of shit, man. And I see right through. Usually I can tell what kind of person they are. Very seldom I'm wrong. I'm probably about 85% on this way of judging people. And who am I to judge? I'm not a judge of anybody, but a judge of character is what I'm talking about. And usually within 30 seconds, I can tell if you're a good guy or a bad guy. Just say, ask the hard questions. Question, oh, I read that in a book. Okay, what book? And what book did you read that out of? Oh, this one right here. Okay, who wrote that book? What's their politics? What year did they grow up in? Who did their mother, what kind of a household did they grow up in growing up? Determines your character. That's why politics are important. That's why things are important in life. Thanksgiving dinner, when you're speaking with your family, say your politics tell me everything about your fucking frame of mind, where you stand and where you don't stand, and where you probably what was on the TV. That was it. Taught the kids best they can. All the kids, I watch this from afar. I look back, and I'm like a bird flying, and I see everything down below, and I see the reasons why my aunts and uncles made certain decisions back then. Didn't have the answers. If you don't have the answers, You're seeking answers. You're trying these different roads and different avenues in life because you don't have answers. Say if there's 5 roads, 5 different options you can take in life without knowing any of them, they're only trial and error. So you're not able to, if someone at least knew a little bit, they could eliminate 2 avenues, and those are taking, like, you know what I mean? When they narrow it down for you, and you say, okay, well, I've been down that road drinking and drugging, it's no good. Don't go down that road. Okay, that eliminates 1 road. Don't go down that way. You'll get hurt that way, or you'll get robbed that way. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, there's 2 of those by the wayside. Now you're left with 3. What's the best outcome of those 3 that you think? Boom, take it. That's just how I come to realize in life, what so many paths you can choose, and none of them are easy a lot of times. But if we stick together and we teach each other, the main purpose of this video, so you can have a better probability of picking what avenue works best for you. Question everything from what they're telling you. We have to send money to Ukraine, for whatever reasons they're saying. Go the opposite way. So we shouldn't be sending money to Ukraine, is what you're saying. That's what they should be. That's what I say. And bang, dead on. You know why? Because they're hiding something in Ukraine. They want that money to build and hide and to deplete what's going on, to deplete the taxpayer dollar that this system has created. We live in a debt-based system. This system has been created for us. The banks have been created. The money was created and printed. And they are in the stock market. The stock market is built around the stores. The stores are based on the stock market. The Lowe's, the Targets, the Walmarts, the store makes the product, gives it to the consumer. The consumer buys. So your money's going directly to them, back into the stock market, into crooked insider trading, or right into their pockets, or into Raytheon, Boeing, and tons of companies, everything in the world, everything that we know, the oil companies, the big tycoons, the big oil barons of the day, Standard Oil. They just changed their name a couple years later. Bang, there's something else. It's after the oil spill, they changed in. They're connected to big money, which is the stock market, Wall Street, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, Dow Jones. They're all inside. They're inside the loop. They've created the system we live. Mortgage, I guess it means death grip. Can you imagine? Think about what. But I'm smarter. Working for someone never pays off. It'll get you by, but that's about it. You're going to live an average, mediocre life, paying the bills, whatever. Working for the man. Putting that time in. Contributing to the system. Paying taxes. Here in Mass, we got excise tax. Federal just working for the man day in, day out. Where's your life going? Nowhere. Nowhere. What did you get done? Oh, you got done a lot of work, but it wasn't for you. It's for somebody else. See, what I say is everyone's got their circle, right? Everyone's got their circle. And everyone is in charge of their own circle. When you work for someone, you help them build their circle, and you're not building your circle. You're contributing all your time, energy, effort, precious time, days, rainy days. Sometimes if you got to work in the rain, those guys that work outside, God bless you. Hang in there, guys. I love you all. I do. And this is the reason for this video. But you help build someone else's circle, getting paid measly by the hour, just so they can tax you on it. Your boss probably made money, but he probably already paid taxes on it. And then he's got to pay you out of that. And then you get taxed on it. All this cash and a birthday card for little Bobby. Little Bobby goes, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to get an ice cream. Pays taxes on that. Gets a video game. Pays taxes on that. You just get taxed and hammered, and you don't ever get a chance to pick your head up. Thankfully, the pandemic woke some of you up to that. And just think about it, right? What's the average person do, right? Before I get into that, no one's ever been rich from a 9-to-5 job. Know that? No millionaire's ever been made from a 9-to-5. He might have worked a 9-to-5, but he didn't make that money doing that. You're never gonna get it. You're just never gonna get it. You just always strive, and they know. I'm all set with keeping up with the Joneses. I don't give a shit what the Joneses do. The Joneses are wrong. All the Joneses are in debt, and the fucking banks own everything they own. They think they own. The Joneses are poster childs of what not to do. I drive beat up cars because I'm not giving my money away. Beat up trucks my whole life. I know it sucks. You know, I'd love to have a new vehicle. I bought the newest vehicle I ever had was 4 years old when I bought it. It was used, but that was the newest I've ever had. That was my Camaro. Still got it, by the way. It ain't been easy. So, what you do every day? Think about it. Ready? What I was going to say before. You go to sleep, right? Whatever. Okay. We'll go from midnight on. You're sleeping 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Those of you get up early. Okay, get up. What do you do? Monday morning. Have a coffee. Start the truck. Kiss the wife if you got one, or just get up and go. Jump in your truck. Gas, coffee, cigarettes if you go to work. Stuck in traffic, time, effort, aggravation. You're in traffic. You finally get to work. Boss is yelling at you because you're late. You start the clock. You work. You take lunch. Work some more after lunch. Okay, wrap it up. See you later, Tom. See you later, Andy, or freaking John, whatever. Head home. Aggravation. Hopefully you got enough gas to make it home. Maybe another coffee, another pack of cigarettes. So who knows, whatever. Just daily expenses. Come home. Either you're coming home and you got to cook by yourself, or your wife's, if you're lucky enough to have a wife that's smart, or that you guys hang in there, God bless you. We all need somebody. And it helps in this economy. It does. Even if she's not working, she can prepare the household for when you get home. So then it just makes more sense. It's for a happy living. So you come home, been in the car for an hour after work. Maybe you have dinner, maybe you don't. shower up. What do? You're probably in like maybe a 20-foot space, 20 by a 10 by 20, just say. That's your living room. You plop down in the recliner. Well, you take a shower, you plop down in the recliner, unwind, you eat something. It's 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You're dozing off in the chair. You go to bed. Okay, honey. No, you guys watch TV a little bit, whatever. Me, I'm online a lot of times researching. Go to bed. Do it all over again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hump day, Thursday, Friday. Friday comes. Oh, phew, thank God it's Friday. Take your paycheck, right? Go to cash it. Wait in the fucking bank parking lot. Let the bank do their fucking Friday. Cash your check. You fucking gotta give it to the landlord or bank it. Make fucking pennies, jerk off money for fucking keeping your money in the bank, because that's what everybody else does. They tell you to put the money in the bank. They told everybody else works. I gotta work. Break this mentality, and it's coming. You're working all week to give your money away. You're buying. If you're renting 30. You're renting 30 days at a time. You pay $1,000 a month. Just say a lot of you are paying a lot more than that. God, how you do it? $1,000 a month. You better hope you make good money. You better hope that job lasts. These days where you can go to a job for 20, 30 years and punch in, punch out, and nobody bothers you, is over. Over. Those jobs petered out in the late 90s into the 2000s with NAFTA. Free trade agreement. Sent everything over to China. Are we lucky? None of us blue-collar guys and girls and people that are struggling. And you're going to give it to somebody else. Give it away. I'm like, what am I doing? Giving my money away. I'm driving all day, worrying about gas in the car, trying to eat every day, worrying about going back to work on time, fucking struggling. What do you do with your money? And it fucking nah. No. Listen, it's so stressful. It's unsustainable. It has to change. We live in a debt base. You're lucky enough to even get a house nowadays. You're gonna pay what, 600 G's, going a fucking 50-year fucking mortgage. So you're 30, just say 30-year-old guys that are going into their fucking, going to get a house for 600 G's with a 50-year mortgage, or even 800. Oh, we got to keep up with the Joneses. Tom and Sally bought that million. They paid 1.2. I had to go get another button-up shirt and a new truck and get hammered with fucking truck payments. And the fucking wife is pissed off at you because you can't go out because you don't have any money. You don't make enough, and she can't get her nails done, and you're suffering, and you're fucking working yourself to the bone. Your ligaments are shot. You got your fingers are friggin' bent right over, from just arthritis and working yourself. All to keep up with the Joneses, something you can't sustain. Go on a 50-year mortgage. What are you gonna? So you're 30 years old, 50-year mortgage. You're gonna be 80 by the time you're done paying for your house. And guess what? You'll be putting you in the fucking ground right after that. Right after you pay the house off, bang, dead. Bank takes your fucking house. Now, was that worth it? I don't want to do that. Who the fuck wants to do that? Oh, since you put it that way, Steve, no, you gotta fucking look at it this way, man. Because if not, you're fucked. You're gonna be fucked. Fuck the retirement. Fuck all that shit. Worry about now. Worry about you now. Invest. And this is what I'm getting into. We lived in a debt-based system. Everything I just ranted about. Sleeping in your fucking truck or car or whatever. All for the debt-based system. While we're sending money to fucking Ukraine, while our veterans are fucking sleeping on park benches in the fucking pouring rain, that they ain't got a fucking place to go. Dead fucking broke. The treatment can't get the immigrants got $2,200 a month coming in. They get a fucking free hotel room. Are you kidding me? If that doesn't enrage you, I don't know what does. Then you're not human. I don't get it. This has to change, and it is gonna change. And I'm here to answer your fucking prayers. We're going from a debt-based system, we're going to a crypto-based system, whether you like it or not. And it's either you're going to go willingly or they're going to make you do it. So I suggest, and this isn't financial advice, we're going into a crypto-based system backed by gold and precious metals and silver. The ISO coins are the go-to coins. Check them out. Do your research. When you do your research, you're going to find a lot of shit. And though I'm late to the fucking game with this video, I should have been doing this video 5 years ago. But we weren't at the point we are now back then. So this is why it's critical mass. We're at the top of the mountain, man. We're at the fucking peak. We're at the apex. And some of us are still climbing up the hill in the 9-to-5 jobs and the fucking about. We're going down that hill to the nice, warm, sunny valley of success. So if you want to get off that mountainside with torture and blowing wind and death-defying heights and just brutality of everyday life, of driving in traffic and getting fucked by the man and everybody sucks and this sucks and the radio sucks and you know the deal, guys. You know the fucking deal. You want to get out of that shit, then this is the video right now. We have opportunities like no one has ever seen before. And I'm telling you something. ISO 20022 is the Noah's Ark to what is coming. The dollar is on borrowed time. The petrodollar is already gone. The Middle East in BRICS, look it up, BRICS. We have hope coming. This ain't hopium, these are facts. I pray every day, and I never used to, and my life's changed because of it. And I'm telling you this because this is a message that you need to hear. Because everyone doubts. Doubt is success's biggest enemy. Get rid of the doubt. Get rid of people who do doubt you. You have to believe, because you have to believe. You got to want this change. You got to want it. You got to bottom, a lot of you, and you're looking for a come up. Now is the time. Do not wait. If you do work, and you continue to work, which I advise you to still do, put the money to use. Take something that smells like shit and take old twigs and dirt and turn it into roses, because that's what's going to happen. And there is an opportunity like no one. A lot of people are speaking about it. It's called the QFS, Quantum Financial System. That's what we are going into. Charlie Ward, Simon Parr, just all the good guys are behind this. And they know it's coming. And there's limited videos out there. And I wanted to make this video because I got to make sense of it for you. Get on an exchange. Get a bank account. First off, all right, here you go. Make sure you have an ID, a valid ID. If you got a job and you want to get out of this mess, that you take that money, stop paying rent, make a change for yourself, put it into something put it behind precious metals. If I could ever just say, anything, you already know the restrictions. This is not financial advice. You do what you want. But I'm telling you, there's an opportunity right now. Crypto. There are opportunities where it's not just Bitcoin. It's not just Ethereum, although the current system has been built on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I can't stand them personally because of the outrageous transaction fees. You'll lose out. That's what sours a lot of people. And I can see why. Because if you're on a limited budget, your money counts. The XRPL is the new, I don't know if I should say that, is the X month, maybe even less. So get to it, guys. The XRPL is going to be life-changing. It's lightning fast. It's super efficient. It's super awesome. It opens up doors that have never been opened, and that is what you're getting in on. These doors have never been opened before. No one's ever seen a coin with a utility, like a tool that can do stuff for you and actually make you more money than you've ever dreamed. But you gotta believe. You gotta want that change, guys. You gotta fucking want that change, man. And if you want that change, heed my warning, heed my advice. This is life. Right now, we are under most. Guess what? Starlink is the foundation for what's coming. The digital system, the quantum financial system, the crypto-based system, the gold-backed digital highway to success is here. Don't miss it, guys. Don't fucking miss it. It's going to be awesome. There's opportunities to be had like you've never seen before, like I've never seen before, and I'm dying to see movies. The technology, the timing, the decentralized greatness to this. Decentralized. I can't forget that. Decentralized is huge. Centralized, keeping up with the Joneses. Money. 95% of them, maybe even 90. Oh yeah, like I was going to. So an ID, a bank, an exchange, Coinbase or a DEX. Find a DEX where you can put your information in on and start exploring, start getting familiar with this, because it's either you do it on your own or they're going to force you into it with the CBDCs. And this is huge. This is absolutely life changing. This is once in a lifetime opportunity to be had. And I don't think we have med beds coming. We have scalar wave technology, frequency technology, just technology that's just mind blowing. And we have 3D printing, and we have computer programs, and we have AI and all this shit right now that's so awesome. And the world is moving to a good place by good people. Don't ever forget that. Don't give up hope, because this life sucks right now. Not for long. Make a difference. You have the opportunity to, and it's now. Don't wait, guys. Success is right around the corner. Good days to come. The grass is greener on the other side of the hill, because T-Man is behind it, and he's bigger and better than you've ever realized. But put that aside. Space Force technology, crazy shit's coming, and it's exciting as all hell. Shout out to Digital Asset Investor Times, Digital Perspectives, because those guys helped me solidify my decision and brought clarity to the crypto world and made it make sense to the layman, to the working guy. XRPL, the new blockchain with awesome transaction fees, high speed of light. And XRP is the native token to that blockchain. A lot of these blockchains have a name and they have a native token, meaning Polygon, for instance, has Matic. XRPL has XRP. Ethereum, I believe, has Bitcoin. Bitcoin would be the native token. I can't emphasize this enough. Precious metals based crypto. ISO 20022. All right, guys. Good talk. I hope you guys learned something from this, and I hope I ease the tension, because what we're coming into, don't wait, man. Fucking don't wait. Get out there. Hammer it, because we got good shit coming. We got good shit coming. I'm telling you something. Get in on it. Love you all. Where we go one, we go all. Nothing can stop what's coming. The storm is upon us.